Hey everyone, welcome to today's deep dive into Daniel's 70 weeks prophecy. This video is a response to some great questions from our last Bible study session and aims to make this amazing prophecy even clearer. So let's break it down step by step. First, the prophecy is found in Daniel, September 24th, 27. God revealed to Daniel that 70 weeks, or 490 years, were decreed for Israel to complete his plan. These years are divided into three distinct periods. First, 7 weeks, 49 years, rebuilding of Jerusalem. This period started around 445 BC when the decree to rebuild Jerusalem was given. Over the next 49 years, Jerusalem and its walls were rebuilt despite significant opposition. This was fulfilled around 396 BC, next 62 weeks, 434 years, arrival of the Messiah. The next period spans 434 years and leads us to the arrival of the Messiah. Prophecy tells us until the Messiah, the Prince, which was fulfilled when Jesus arrived around AD 30. After this, Jesus was crucified, fulfilling Daniel 9:26. That brings us to the completion of 483 years, or 7 plus 62 weeks. But instead of the final 7 years beginning immediately, there's a pause. This is what we call the church age or grace period. The mystery gap, the church age, grace period. Why the gap? Israel rejected Jesus and the gospel went to the Gentiles. We are still in this period today, a time of grace where people can come to Jesus. This gap will end with the rapture of the church, and then the final 7 years will begin. The 70th week, final 7 years. The tribulation. The last 7 years, known as Jacob's trouble or the tribulation, is divided into two parts. The Antichrist will make a peace covenant with Israel, but halfway through he'll break it and declare himself as God. This triggers the Great Tribulation, a time of intense suffering and God's wrath. The end of the 70th week, Jesus' second coming. Finally, Jesus returns with his saints, defeats the Antichrist, and binds Satan for 1,000 years. Jesus will then rule in the millennial kingdom. So where are we now? We're in the church age, a grace period. What's next? The rapture, the Antichrist's peace treaty, and the final 7 years. I hope this brings clarity, understanding, and discernment. Be blessed and see you in the next study.